Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Advice with Mike. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy. Now, if you're new to the channel, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. This is the show where you guys send in your messiest, toxic, most out-of-pocket predicaments, and I attempt to break them down, giving my honest and unbiased feedback. Now listen, I'm a comedian, not a therapist, so ain't no guarantee I'll help fix your life. But I can provide laughter along the way and call it like I see it. So without any further ado, let's get into the episode. I'm loving a woman who's living a double life. So Mike, I ain't met Shorty yet, but I've been talking to this girl via text, phone, and FaceTime for about 9 months now. That's the premise for the show Catfish. I guess you could say we in a long-term relationship at this point, but that's one way to put it. Her birthday was coming up, so I flew to Austin to surprise her, and I planned out a whole weekend full of things just to celebrate her. First link, and you went OD with the birthday bash? Nah, that's nasty work, but I'm here for it. I knew she didn't have any plans because she was complaining about it and said that she was sad I wasn't there to celebrate with her. Like this video if you think she's full of shit. I had roses delivered to her job earlier in the day, but when I landed, I got a voicemail from the florist saying they couldn't deliver them because the person wasn't at work and I could call back to reschedule. She flat back on a mattress already celebrating her birthday. When I called her to see what was going on, she didn't answer. So I texted her and no reply either. Alexa, play If You Think You're Lonely Now by Bobby Womack. Hours later, I'm at the hotel worried about where she is, and then I get a call from some man. He's asking me, what am I doing calling his fiance so many times and texting her? Alexa, add Everybody Plays the Fool by the main ingredient to the queue. So I told him everything and he called me a liar, saying they live together and there's no way we've been talking that much without him knowing. That Do Not Disturb be clicked on as soon as she put foot in the driveway. Stay alert, stay alive, my boy. So while I'm on the phone, her sister texts me saying that man is a stalker and won't leave her alone. Nah, definitely like this video again if you think she's even more full of shit. She called off work to file a restraining order on him because he showed up to her job and stole her purse with her phone and everything else in it. The workplace domestic, that's all pro level crash out vibes. I guess that's how he got my number. Should I walk away from this whole situation? Run, don't walk. Or should I fight for the woman I love? Hey, my boy, you about as smart as a box of rocks. Some people was born at night. I think you was born last night, because what type of time you on? She's clearly lying. You flew there on Friday. The sister is saying, yo, that dude's a stalker. For one, why didn't she hit you from the sister's phone? That's for one. And two, how would the sister or her even know that the dude was in communication with you if that wasn't her man? What happened is, homie started, the senses started to tingling. He like, nah, something ain't right. Grabbed the jack off her, went through the phone, seen all y'all communication and hit you. Yo, what's popping? You know what I'm saying? She wasn't at work because she ain't call off for no restraining order. He had her folded up like a lawn chair. They get done, she go to the shower to rinse off. He see the zzz, zzz, zzz. Oh, what's popping with this? He right there. She in the shower. He like, yo, called you, you know what I'm saying? She hear the call while she's in the shower. She panicking. Suds all on her body after she just got cream pie. She like, oh my God, he found out. She don't know what to do, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how the sister got involved. Maybe she used the iPad or something. I don't know. But dude probably got done folding her. She was celebrating her birthday early, took off work, PTO. He's at the crib folding her. She go in the shower. You calling her because they couldn't deliver the flowers. He see the calls. You keep calling. Then he see the text. Hey, babe, what's going on? You everything cool? You're like, yo, who is this? Hit you right back. Yo, fam, what's popping with you? That's probably how it happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even know how the sister would know dude was talking to you. That's the thing. And let's just play it out. Let's say that her story was true. When is the last time you talked to her? Because you got there Friday. She said she called off Friday because he took the phone on Thursday. Came to the job Thursday, took the phone. She calls off Friday to go file a restraining order. Probably get a new phone or whatever. I don't know. So when's the last time you talked to her? To be jumping on a plane to go from wherever you live to Austin on a surprise thing and you ain't even talked to her at all since like Thursday afternoon is wicked. So you really probably are dumb because I would have never jumped on a plane without being like, yo, everything good? What you got planned this weekend? I'm testing it just to make sure she's going to be there when I get there because you surprising her. And that's really nasty work. This is the first time you ever link you just popping up on her birthday without telling her? Bro, that's a failure right there. So yeah, walk away from this whole situation. Consider yourself lucky that the only money you spent was this little trip. Chill out in Austin. Go hit 6th Street. Have a good time. Party it up. You know what I'm saying? The university's down there. There's going to be some joints running around, drinking liquor, having a ball, looking to get popped on the weekend. Go find one of them. Make the trip worth the while. Get back on your flight. Go home and just dead that whole situation. She got enough problems to worry about with her and her dude because he going to strangle her. Because he already see what type of time she on. She been wilding. You just a digital pen pal. He probably boring to talk to her, don't got time for her or whatever, so she just communicate with you to pass time. You was just something fun to do to keep her mind occupied. That's my advice, bro. Walk away from that situation. It's a dub. Stay alert, stay alive. My sister asked to see my nudes. All right, Mike, check this out. So I've been texting and talking to my sister's best friend, right? What's her Instagram? Nah, it's for market research purposes and whatnot. And things starting to get a little spicy between us. What's your definition of spice? So we ended up exchanging some pics. You know the type I'm talking about. Yeah, nothing beats that feeling of open up that iMessage and see 5 attachments. I'm here for it. Then out of nowhere, she hits me with the, I told your sister about the pic, and she asked to see it. Oh, time out, technical foul. We done slid into a whole nother different kind of kink. Now I thought that was already crazy. Yeah, cause it is, but it gets worse. She actually shows my sister the picture. Hey, yo, what in the taboo type time is they on? And instead of being shocked or disgusted, my sister looked at it and just bit her lip. Like this video if you think she's full of shit. Now her friend feels disturbed. I think everybody is, except for the people in West Virginia and Alabama. I'm disturbed, and honestly, I don't even know how to process what just happened. Should I confront my sister or just act like it never happened? Nah, that's insane. Your sister asking to see the meat mail, then biting the lip like she was intrigued, like she wanted a little taste of it, you know what I'm saying? A little piece of the pole. Nah, that's nasty work. What's up with your little sister? Y'all stepsisters? You know what I'm saying? This your mom's husband, kid? Well, what's the deal? Like, let me know what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? If that's the same blood, nah, that's crazy. That's just a little marriage thing, then, you know what I mean? You might want to slide her a few more. Yeah, what you trying to do? Have that in-house? Had an in-house joint? To just some marriage dip? Nah, I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for that. But if that's the bloodline, nah, she out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely confronting her. Yo, what's popping with you, yo? Keisha told me I sent her the little flick, you know what I'm saying? Thing was looking swell, you know what I'm saying? I sent it off. She told me, you was like, yeah, let me get a glimpse of that. And you took a look, and like, you bit the lip, what's really popping with you? Then she'd be like, oh, boy, I was joking with her. I wanted to see what she was going to say. Something like that. That means she got embarrassed. Like she ain't know the friend was going to rat on her and tell. And now she's like, I can't have my brother knowing I enjoyed the pipe. You know what I'm saying? But if she's like, she told you that? That's not what happened. And then she started talking with her hands like, yeah, that's not what happened. She pulled the picture out and I looked and I was like, oh, what's that? She's like, oh, that's your brother's. And I was like, girl, why you ain't tell me that? Something like that. That might be different. Her friend might be spinning it. I don't know. I don't know what's really going on, you know what I'm saying? But if it's indeed exactly the way you sent it, that's crazy. I'm gonna tell you real quick. So I got 2 older sisters. I wasn't raised with them because like when I was like 2, I hadn't really seen my dad for like, about 6 years. So I didn't see my dad and didn't even know my sisters again until I was like 8. I was over the crib one day and one of my sisters was getting out of the shower and came in and changed her shirt. And I was in there like sitting on the bed, like watching TV or something. She came in with no shirt on. I was like, oh, what you doing? She was like, where's my little brother? Like, it ain't that serious. Like, I was like, nah, that ain't no way. But what I didn't realize until I got older was that she grew up in a house with another sister. They walked around naked a lot. That wasn't nothing to her. So her coming in while her little brother was in there, she ain't think nothing of it. I thought, nah, I'm cool, bro. I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? My sister, yuck. And this isn't even a sister I grew up with. So there really wasn't any connection. I only had reunited with her maybe like a month prior. So really, this is just stranger boobs I'm seeing. This is like, I don't really know you like that. I don't got the connection with you like my little sister. And I still was like, I'm cool. Go put a shirt on. Don't ever do that again. You know what I'm saying? And I like boobs. And the fact that I was like, let you know I ain't with none of that. So your sister doing one of them, the Birdman hand rub when she seen your piece is crazy. Now, here's a little, I got to put a little joke on it, but I'm serious. If she saw it and did that before she knew it was yours, she didn't just signed off telling you got the you know what I'm saying? Pause. She just telling you your thing is packaged right. You know what I'm saying? Your package is packaging. Whatever they be saying, you know what I'm saying? So try to figure that out. You know what I mean? But ain't no real easy way, but definitely confront her. You definitely got to confront her. Don't act like it just didn't happen, because then that's going to make it mad awkward. You know what I'm saying? Confront her, and then y'all handle it amongst yourselves. Don't go tell your parents or none of that. Just talk to her one-on-one. And then If she's like, all right, I'm sorry, be like, nah, don't ever do that again. I'll snitch. Do that. But in the meantime, stay alert, stay alive. He wants to go to Turkey for a hair transplant. All right, so Mike, I think I might have gone a little too far with my jokes this time. Me and you might just have something in common. My husband's bald. Me and him definitely have something in common. And I always tease him about it here and there, but to me, it was just harmless fun. I mean, I never really meant anything by it. Like this video if you think she's full of shit. But recently, I caught him seriously looking up hair clinics in Turkey. The foreign forehead BBL? Nah, that's nasty work, but I'm here for it. He's been watching the videos, pricing it out, and I could tell it's really weighing on him. Now, he's convinced I'm not happy with the way he looks, and he's been overthinking it ever since. You didn't crack one too many jokes, got my boy on the WhatsApp getting a consult. The crazy part is, I don't even care about the baldness. I still find him attractive, jokes and all. But I feel like my teasing made him insecure. Now he coming to bed to do it to you with a fitted cap on to hide that cul-de-sac. And now I'm worried he's actually going to go through with a surgery that he doesn't even need. You're going to come home one day and your man going to have the wig all gauzed up like a mummy. How do I get him to understand that I love him just the way he is? Any advice helps. All right, man, as a proud member of the BBC Bald Brothers community, I'm telling you right now, you done made your man feel insecure, but I don't know why. People told me, yo, you can go to Turkey, bro, get your thing line, you know what I'm saying? You be back looking like I'll be sure and all that. I'm like, nah, I'm good. If anything, I'm gonna get the hair, the laser removal, so I ain't never gotta shave it. I want that joint glimmering, you know what I'm saying? Soon as the sun rays hit the skull, I want my shit shining, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to Turkey for the lineup. Because you gonna be on that flight with all the little nerds glued to your head, looking crazy, all gauzed up, looking like a mummy. I'm cool off that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even knocking nobody who do it. Sometimes I do be wanting to brush, you know what I'm saying, brush the waves and get them right back popping because I got that Dominican rich style texture hair. But I'm like, nah, I got enough confidence. Maybe your man ain't got the same kind of confidence I got, you know what I'm saying? And maybe, I don't know if he's all the way bald. If he got the cul-de-sac with the George Jefferson, yeah, he might have to go ahead and get rid of that because that thing ain't really hitting like that. He ain't trying to let go. Just tell him go ahead and clean that thing off. You know what I'm saying? Kiss the bald head. Yeah, baby, I love it. Maybe cut back on the jokes because clearly he ain't got the sense of humor for all that. You know what I'm saying? And you never know. He might lash out on you one day like, hey, that's why you got stretch marks on you. You be like, oh, we doing that? And then y'all going to be tussling. Well, we don't want to do the domestics. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just have a conversation with him and be like, nah, look, babe, I joke with you just because it's funny. You know what I'm saying? But I really have a problem with it. You got to reassure him, you know what I'm saying? And then be like, yo, do you want hair for you or do you want hair because you think it's bothering me? And if he say like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, babes, like, I don't know if you like it or don't like it, but I'm trying to get the thing back. I'm trying to be moving and grooving again. You know, I just want to feel good about myself. Then yeah, let him go over there, you know what I'm saying? Get the lineup or whatever, come back. His confidence will be better. So then the way he acts around you will be better, you know what I'm saying? As long as he don't get the new wig and then try to dip out and get some new honeys, nah, that's nasty work. We can't do that. He got to get the wig and then come back for you. That's that. You know what I'm saying? But if he's only doing it because of you, nah, just tell him like, nah, babes, I don't want that. You gonna turn me off. If you come back with the Trump joint, I'm gonna be turned off. I ain't gonna give you the vajayjay for about 6 weeks and put you on timeout. You just gotta tell him that, like, I ain't feeling that. I like the bald head. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he's all the way bald and he been rocking it like that, I don't know, tell him throw some shades on, you know what I'm saying? Get a hat or something. Just whatever. But I think you need to reassure him that it don't really bother you. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of got to tell him like, yo, I don't want you doing that. I like you the way you are. And if you do that, I might be like, you know, y'all women say y'all body, y'all choice. Y'all would just come home one day. Y'all didn't have the long, luxurious hair. And then now you got the amber rose. And the dudes be like, what's really good with that? They don't even want to pipe you no more because they holding your noggin when they get in the sloppy and they feel like they gripping a dude up. And it's uncomfortable, like, man, I got to stop touching. She got a wave cap on. This is bananas. So the way y'all don't want to just go out and just do something drastic to your hair, you got to make him feel the same way. Babe, I ain't going to be really feeling you if you come back with the, you know what I'm saying, with the ponytail. Keep the shiner, you know what I'm saying? Keep the iced out skull head. I like that. But that's what you're going to have to do. You have to reassure him. But again, if he wants to do it for himself, and maybe your jokes was like the tipping point, then let him do it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just ain't going to like it. But yeah, let him do it. You know what I mean? Whatever's going to make him feel better about himself. Because if you didn't spit out 2, 3 of his babies and your belly ain't really, you know what I'm saying? You need the mommy makeover and he telling you not to do it, you're not going to be trying to hear what he got to say. Because you don't want to got to look at yourself naked in the mirror. Even though he's telling you he's still like clapping cheeks, you're going to be looking down and being like, nah, this is a danger zone right here. I ain't feeling this. I need this tightened up. And no matter what he says, is going to want to stop you from doing it because it's going to make you feel better about you. So if he want to do it for him, let him do it. But if it's for you, reassure him and just move on from there. That's my advice. Tell him stay alert, stay alive, because cats over there in Turkey is getting the surgery and they coming back. You know what I'm saying? Be safe. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this episode of Advice with Mike. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy. I hope you guys enjoyed me as much as I enjoyed you. And if so, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Like this video. Matter of fact, leave me a comment telling me what advice you would have gave them. And who knows, maybe you got your own toxic tale to tell about a shady friend or an entanglement you need help untangling. If so, feel free to drop me a letter at the email provided below, and I'll make sure I read it in a future segment of Advice with Mike. Now, with that being said, our time together has come to an end. But just remember, stay alert, stay alive.